Hello. No. I don't need to do a hello and all that. I'll trim out the rest of the video from it and then merge the two. Load.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a spiral staircase, its steps almost as deep as you are tall. The smell of incense drifts up from below. For a moment, you almost feel at ease. This is actually kind of nice. It's still a stone basement. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her booming voice rolls up the stairs.
Is that a guest I hear? Don't linger on the stairs. Come down and witness me.
Excuse me?
You weren't kidding when you said it was booming. She wasn't like this last time. You shouldn't have come down here unarmed. We need to get down there. She wants us to see her. We need to see her.
We need to
Should we
see.
be worried about your sudden change in attitude? Just a few minutes ago you were going on about how pointless everything was. Now you want to go down there. It doesn't matter what that little voice says. He's not the one making the decisions. Though if his ramblings get you to the princess, they get you to the princess.
Continue down the stairs.
Making your way down the spiral staircase is a time-consuming and exhausting effort, every step requiring you to clamber over one edge before dropping to the next. But soon the end comes into view, and you tumble to the bottom, entering the vast, temple-like room beyond.
Oh?
The princess towers over you, almost glowing in the weak starlight, her figure framed by a stained glass window. Her long hair billows around her, and a chain binds her wrist to the far wall. The chain is nothing to her. It might as well be a toy for all the good it would do. I told you it was pointless to resist her.
Why is she floating?
The little bird has returned to me. I wonder what he wants. I see your hands are empty. You've already given up, haven't you? You aren't even going to try and kill me. How sweet. And more than a little disappointing.
She's disappointed in us?
Kneel.
Oh.
But the words don't leave your mouth.
Oh.
Instead, your legs buckle and your knees hit the floor.
That's my good little bird. Now, why don't we talk? The last time we met, you tried to kill me. And yet here you are again. This time groveling at my feet. What a wretched sight. What draws you back here beyond the empty halls of death?
The impermanence of death.
Speak.
The last time we met? I suppose that lends credence to our conversation in the woods. Still, whatever you do, don't tell her why you're here. It's best not to give her any ideas.
Remain silent. I won't tell you. You're supposed to end the world. I won't tell you.
You will.
Just do it already. It will feel so much better to do as she says.
I don't think so.
Do you think holding shut your beak is enough to stop me from prying it open? Do you think your skull can save your thoughts from being seen?
Maybe?
Can she do that? There's nothing she can't do.
Confused, meek, a chorus of submissive indecision. Is that why you came to me unarmed?
No.
It doesn't matter. All of it is easily brushed aside.
Is that so?
And there it is. I am destined to end the world. Something about that thought wraps itself around my heart. It feels like a fundamental truth to my being that I'd somehow forgotten. The collapse of the old is a necessary prelude to the birth of the new. And the world as it is now is overdue for alterations. It's time for me to seize my destiny. And you, little bird, will help me seize it.
How's that?
She's inevitable. There's nothing else for us to do but help her. Maybe she'll be nice to us.
What would you have me do? What do you have planned? Just because you're supposed to end the world doesn't mean you actually have to do it. You can be whatever you want to be. I have questions for you before I decide to do anything. What happened to you after I died? I'm not going to help you in the world. I don't care if something new comes after. I just can't let you do it. No, I won't take part in this. I'm yours to command. How about we ask some questions? What would you have me do?
All you have to do is break these chains and set me free.
Okay. If you're so powerful, can't you just break the chains yourself?
Don't be rude. Of course she can. It's not rude to question someone who's apparently trying to end the world. That's exactly why it's rude. We should know our place.
I can, easily. But that isn't what I want to do.
Okay.
The story of a terrible and bountiful god unbounded of her own will is no story at all. It's not worthy of everything I am, or everything I'm bound to become. It isn't even worthy of what I was.
Okay.
The destruction in Genesis that's to follow in my wake is deserving of a song that can echo for eternity.
Okay.
The song of you, being so struck by my glory, so overwhelmed by what I am, that you feel you must deliver me into the world. And from your act of utter devotion and submission springs a new dawn, a better dawn. Submit now, submit later. It makes no difference. Because in the end, no matter how vainly you struggle against me, my will triumphs over yours.
Okay. Does it, because you're supposed to end the world, does it mean you actually have to do it? You can be whatever you want to be.
This isn't about desire. This is about what I am. And I have little interest in discussing destiny with one that cannot see the divine truth that shines in my heart.
Mm-hmm. What happened to you after I died?
Know the limits of your privilege, little bird. There's an empty place at my side for you to fill, if you'll have it. But it is not a place for an equal. It is a place for something worthy to be kept. A priest, perhaps, or a pet.
No.
You poor deluded thing. Don't think you can muster up the strength to defy me now. You already submitted the moment you entered this temple without the will to end me.
What is she talking about? She's talking about your ridiculous decision to come down here unarmed. It doesn't matter. Don't let her talk you into bowing down to her or whatever it is she thinks she can make you do. You can still go back and get the blade from upstairs. You can still stop her. But we're already here, and we already made our choice, and there are so many tall
stairs between us and that altar.
You're right about one thing. You already made your choice, and your choice was to defy her. I don't care how many stairs there are or how tall they are, you're going to turn around right now, take the blade, and save the damn world.
Even now your vessel twitches and trembles, consumed by conflict with yourself.
Yeah.
But that part of you standing in hopeless defiance isn't the only thing resisting me, is it? There's something else in there. Someone else. A greasy film sheltering your heart.
I mean, yeah.
Is that a person? No, it used to be a person. It's something different now. An echo.
Yep.
Is she talking about you? That's impossible. She's not supposed to be able to interact with me.
You're a small one, aren't you? A shriveling little worm stretched beyond its limits, trying to control things that it can't understand.
You're being called out, narrator.
No. What are you talking about?
I don't care what you are. You're mine.
Are you okay?
He's fine. He's
I've always been fine.
Oh.
No, this isn't right. What do? We can't just let her control us like this.
I've been trying to tell you this whole time. It isn't about can or can't. It isn't even about will or won't. There is only one path in front of us, and we will walk it.
We'll just refuse.
Not even he could refuse her in the end. What are you supposed to do? We're all prisoners here. Some of us are just willing to embrace our chains.
Yeah, I don't think I want to embrace any chains.
When I see you again, you'll free me from my chains and deliver me to the destiny that lies beyond this place.
We will. I promise.
No.
I know you will.
Everything goes dark, and you die.
Next, no, where? The hypothesis.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path...
Oh, let me guess. At the end of that path is a cabin.
This is hardly a path in the woods. It's all big and weird.
Yeah.
Another witness to her radiance.
Okay, so we have the voice of the paranoid with us now.
This is bad.
Oh, is it now? I hadn't noticed. Do you need a primer, Mr. Amnesiac?
No, I'm quite all right, but if all of you would take a moment to settle down, there's something important I'd like to get across to you before it's too late.
Is it about the princess? We already know all about the princess.
No, I mean, yes, it's about the princess, but whatever you think I'm going to say, it's probably not that.
Okay, what is it?
Just out with it already, yeah? But if I hear the words, "You're here to slay her," or "If you don't, it will be the end of the world," you'll have lost speaking privileges. You two are just wasting your time. It's all going to end when we open that cabin door, which means it's already all over. What's the point of dawdling when the end is already written?
It's getting kind of cluttered in my head between the paranoid, the broken, the hero, and the narrator. Like, are we good? Are we falling apart?
Okay, that nonsense he's going on about, that's what we need to talk about. You've been here before, obviously.
Okay.
Whatever you did before gave her far too much power. So you've got to cut it out, get to that cabin, and slay her before things get any more out of hand.
Okay.
What are our thoughts doing that? Make her small, make her small, make her small, make her small. Shit! What if I'm doing it wrong? What if I'm making her even stronger?
We've built a new god, and she is limitless.
Do you hear those two, with their runaway thoughts? I'm only giving you the sliver of information I'm giving you now because things are already deep in the shitter. This was my last card to play, and it looks like it's already made things worse. So hurry. Cabin. Now.
What am I?
As you finish your inane question, the ground quakes beneath your feet. You feel an unyielding force pulling at you and your surroundings. The trees start to sway and then crumble, breaking apart as everything is drawn towards the cabin. Even the earth beneath you seems to shift, your feet unable to grip solid ground as you're dragged forward along with everything else.
The end of everything. The beginning of something new. The moment we open that door, she will be free.
Stop believing everything you hear. We just have to get our thoughts in order. We just have to think straight. Any, words of warning? You already know everything you need to know.
Proceed to the cabin.
As you step forward,
Excuse me?
it explodes.
Uh...
Flung backwards, violently slamming into a tree as debris rains down around you.
What the hell did we make? What?
Paralyzed
the
roar in terror as the princess emerges,
fuck?
her body unfurling from some vast space as she stands upright to face you. The world bows to her. The ruined landscape shifts, trees and stone and the ground itself succumbing to her gravity, orbiting her like a great black hole.
Finally, the little bird has set me free. This is always how it was going to end. And this is always how it was going to begin.
There's a loud thunk from the tree behind you as something embeds in its shattered bark. Your pristine blade. It's now or never.
Embrace your new goddess. No. Take the blade.
Screw all of this, I'm with you. A real god wouldn't need us as part of her plan.
You'll never make it to her, and even if you do, what could you possibly hope to accomplish?
We'll
Shut up,
do
Broken.
what we're always supposed to. We'll take
We're gonna
this
kill a
blade
god.
and we'll sink it into her heart. Look at the way everything's being flung around her. If we just throw ourselves in her direction, I don't know. Maybe it'll work. If our thoughts are what give her power, maybe it could cut both ways. Maybe we can do whatever we want to do. Maybe none of this is real. With a
Are you
forceful
okay?
tug, you yank the blade out from the tree.
It sounds like you're going from the paranoid to the delusional.
You close your eyes and take a deep breath, and for a moment you can feel everything around you.
The dog
You're
has now
part of
opened the
everything,
door.
and everything
He
is a
wants to
part
come in.
of you.
Come on, Artemis. Come on, Artemis. Yeah, come on. Get up here. Come on.
And then your eyes open, settling on your target. It's time.
I guess so. Embrace your destiny is the only option.
You launch yourself towards the princess. You can feel the pull of her gravity catch you, carrying you from the ground into the violent swirl of her orbit.
Yeah.
Even now you defy me. Do it then. Show me what you think it takes to end what's destined to end everything.
Okay.
Yeah, do it. Show her.
Assail the unassailable.
You're not going to win. You know that, right? What are you even going to do with that tiny knife? Give her a scratch?
You still don't get it, do you? We can be whatever we want to be. Nothing is real. It all might as well just be a dream.
Are you okay?
No. No, he is not.
Of course, I'm not okay. I've never been okay. But maybe I needed to never be okay for us to make this happen.
Okay.
As As you fall towards the princess, you swing the blade in a massive arc, putting all of your strength behind it. It cuts a shockwave through the very air, splitting everything in its path. It won't be enough.
How unexpected.
As the blow lands, the entire world shakes. The
Ooh.
outline of the princess disappears into a storm of dust and debris. Could we have done that the whole time?
What the
It was a
hell?
fluke, I'm sure. An accident, that's all.
No, Broken. She's a... I think
it
she
won't be a
did.
fluke if we do it again. As the dust settles, the form of the princess comes back into view. Her skin and vestments are lightly scuffed, but her body is whole, and her face is full of self-righteous fury. At least we made her mad. That has to count for something.
Yeah.
But she holds her anger back. Her eyes close, and a gentle smile curls across her lips.
And so the little bird has found his heart at the end of the world.
Yeah.
Her eyes flit open, pupils narrowing on your form.
But is it courage that courses through his veins? Or is it madness?
Both. It's both madness and courage.
The world around her
Because you have to be
stills.
courageous to
The
try
debris stops in place, and the air is
to jump into madness, I
silent.
believe.
You walk a razor's edge. It won't be long before you slip.
Yeah. Why is it showing me options? Linking CDC.
And then, in an instant, it all comes at you. You are pelted with stone after massive stone, even the pebbles slicing through you like bullets. You cannot hope to so much as move as the bombardment continues, your body being destroyed bit by bit, crushed under the mass of wood and rock.
It's over. You had your moment, I'll give you that. But that's all it was. Hope it was worth it.
Enough with the yous. Whether you like it or not, you're a part of us. Hell, whether I like it or not, you're a part of us. That was your moment too. And we can have another if we all work together. She's not your perfect goddess, just look at what she's doing to you, her most loyal servant.
This isn't very nice, but we did make her angry. Isn't it what we deserve?
Who deserves something like this? She wants her freedom at the expense of ours, and she's willing to destroy us over and over again if it helps her. What kind of god does that? Stop deluding yourself. If we're going to make this work, all of us need to see the truth.
This is kind of...
I love her.
And she doesn't love you. She doesn't even know you exist. You are just a tiny part of an obstacle, and she is currently in the process of destroying said obstacle, so I suggest you snap out of it now while you still can.
Okay. Still your doubts.
All at once the pressure breaks. You burst through a mountain of debris and straight for the princess's heart. As you soar towards her, the eyes on her vestments open wide, the light of their gaze slowing your pursuit as more and more matter continues to assail you.
But
Yeah.
it's not enough to stop us, is it? We're going to make it to her.
Yeah.
You are. As you draw near, you extend your blade, readying a powerful strike. It sings through the air and is met with a barrier of light. You remain frozen in midair, the two of you unblinking, waiting to see who breaks first. And then we win. Right? That's what should happen. Why isn't it happening? Did we do something wrong? Were all these powerful, heroic thoughts not enough?
I believe in us. Isn't that enough?
Unless we got the rules wrong. I'm sorry. I think I messed this up.
Then what do we do? I thought you said that all of this was like a dream, that we could choose how it goes. So why can't we choose to win? No, just have to push harder.
That's right. So come on, push, all of you.
I'll do my best.
All right, one last try.
Yeah.
You continue the struggle, your blade kicking up sparks as it grinds against the princess's barrier. You're getting to her.
Your persistence is admirable, but it's misplaced.
We're so much more than I thought we were. It won't be misplaced if we win.
Yeah.
You ignore the princess's words and push
This
a
is.
little further.
I'm wrapped up in it.
And where that crack formed, another forms, and then another. Finally, we did it. We actually
Shatters.
did it. The princess's face remains serene as your blade plummets towards her heart.
A victory, but one that remains rooted in the material. And I am beyond that now. Come, let us leave this world of illusions.
Before your blade can pierce her heart, it is vanished from your hand. The world around you unravels into a textured nothing. So you took us to the end.
You have no weapon. Our battle is at an end.
No, it isn't.
Is she going to hurt us now?
Princess reaches forward into the textured nothing and buries her fingers in its divine flesh. Her touch is soft.
Oh, that feels nice.
The flame may be snuffed, but the wall remains. This isn't just for my glory. You are a part of this now.
Her grip tightens and somehow you feel it. Pain sits at the limits of your comprehension, like an endless sea of hands falling on you, one after another, before finally collapsing in on themselves. You lose yourself in the darkness.
She's hurting us again. I've never hurt like this before.
What
She
the
isn't even
fuck?
touching us. How could she hurt us without touching us? Unless all of this is us. No, we can't be this. But it feels like she's ripping us apart.
Fight back.
Maybe if we feel all of this nothing, maybe we can use it. Anything to make this stop. Anything to make her feel what we feel.
Ooh, all of them are angry. You are a wave of tendrils racing against themselves, and down the shape of an arm. You snap around it.
But that isn't enough, is it? We can show her more. We can show her what she's done to us. We can make her understand. We can make her feel what we've felt.
Your awareness shifts between undiluting fibers of nothingness that is somehow outside of your body, but part of it. Time yields to feeling. You wrap around wrist, ankle, neck, and pull from her heart and the whole of her experience, and in return she pulls from your heart the whole of yours. So much of her is empty bluster, both smothered first in quiet to give an empty life a sense of meaning, and then the same boasts wrapped in a bow of true belief. Belief turned to arrogance, arrogance that shatters as she finally sees something other than herself.
Oh, we've both hurt each other so very much, haven't we?
Yes. Good thing. Your eyes open. She is bound to you, and you are bound to her. Hollow echoes of what you used to be.
I can hear your voices prattle in my head. I was never going to ascend. This is all so very small. I'm so very small. I'm sorry.
All the hands come to claim her. Holy hell, that was fucking awesome. Oh my gosh, that was so good. I'm gonna leave this here. I had to cut this together out of 3 different chunks of video, because of recording issues. And I didn't want to leave in the giant segment of time that I was just gone grabbing groceries. This was awesome. This entire last section of it made me just... Holy hell. I am so glad when I get back on here and actually continue the story. I'm going to save right here. Alright, so as far as it goes, leave likes, comments, whatever. I'm enjoying this game so much. Holy shit. I will see you in the next video. I'm so happy to get back to this. Later.